Hello everyone, my name is Mordecai, welcome back. Since the whole review of the base heroes is done, I'm going to try something a little different than what I've been doing in the past. I'm actually going to do some different type of hero builds, just from old event heroes and like holiday type heroes and the normal base heroes, and kind of combine them together. Maybe to do a type of a build that maybe you haven't seen before, or maybe you have, I'm really not sure. So what I'm going to cover today is going to be what I would call a medical ninja build. So with one of the event heroes, which was Sarah Claus from the Christmas event, which she comes back every year, she gives you the ability to heal with smoke bombs. So I'm going to I'm going to combine her with Din Mac and make a type of healing build so you can kind of help your teammates stay up and in the fight. So I'm going to cut over and show you the basic build, and then I'm going to do like a quick mission to kind of give you an idea of, you know, do you like the idea of playing as a medical support type hero, or is it just not for you? So maybe this will help you out in making a decision. Alright guys, we're here at the hero loadout, and I'm going to be using Din Mac Mare, the epic version, so that's kind of why I'm using her. I like her over the legendary one, and you probably hear the snazzy music in the background, so it's from the new lockers they gave us, and it's the like remix of the original old school music from Fortnite. So as you can see, she gives you the cooldown reduction of your smoke bomb, so I can keep throwing it down more and more. The team perk, I'm going with Din Mac so that my shields are constantly regenerating as I'm fighting the husk in melee combat. And since I'm going to be in melee combat as a ninja, I went with Assassination to allow me to get more damage as I keep fighting in there, as long as I consistently keep fighting. Shadow Stance, as I mentioned in the hero review, is really nice with the ninjas, and when you have Legendary Blade as a perk, you're doing 25% more damage while you're in that. So it's a nice little 1-2 punch when you combine these type of team perks and support teams together. Medicinal Fumes is from Sarah Claus, which is from the Christmas event, so she's the linchpin. So every time I throw down the smoke bomb, I'm going to be healing not only myself, but my teammates. Endless Smoke is from the kin from the, I believe it was Challenge the Horde last summer. They should be coming out on the next season, if I'm not mistaken, if they continue on with what they're doing. You can always change him out if you want to, you don't have to keep him. And obviously, last but not least, is Survivalist, because a dead ninja heals nobody. So I like the idea of trying to stay as a tough, healing ninja to not only keep myself up, but my team, but I can't heal anybody if I'm dead too. So it's kind of more of a defensive-based build. So I'll tell you what, we're going to jump into a mission. We're going to see if this works, or maybe it's a complete dud, who knows. So let's see what we got. Alright guys, we're in a Candy Valley 4 Atlas mission, power level 70, for 4 players. So the husk should be a little bit higher than normal. There should be more of them, so that we should have a little bit more of a difficult time. Yes, I know this is much lower than my actual level, but the whole point of this is to show the ninja build itself than me playing in a super high level competitive type setup. So I've already started building some little pyramids down here to kind of defend the Atlas, and if you are a new player and you've never seen this before, honestly I do recommend these type of pyramid builds just because it's easier to get around them. You can get over and help your teammates a little easier, and in all honesty it's kind of a solid build. That's why people still tend to use them. And building off of the trap tunnel video that I did, I believe it was 2 or 3 weeks ago from the date of this video, we're going to build one simple trap tunnel. It's going to be about 2 tiles long, just something quick and easy. Mainly because the husk in this particular mission are going to drop the little bombs. So they've changed Death Burst. I don't know if any of you have noticed in this latest update. The Death Burst no longer just does a normal explosion. They drop like a little, what I call the troll bomb. I don't know if you've seen them when you have to whack the little troll to get the blue glow. He drops a little bomb like that. So that they drop and then they explode and damage not only players but buildings. So I'm sure there's going to be propane in this wave. So we're going to do this simple little quick thing here to kind of show first, even in that type of build or even in that type of mission, trap tunnels are still they're still useful. I would recommend more of a stall tactic with the launchers that push them away or up in the air. That way you don't necessarily keep blowing up your own trap tunnels. But for this type of mission, I'm just going to go straight damage. So we're going to put up the gas trap again to get rid of the shielders, the floor spikes to slow them down. And since this is going to be a water type event, so nothing but water husks are going to spawn. Well, water and standard husk, but since it's water, we're going to be using electricity to do more damage to them. So we've got a simple little trap tunnel built here. Going to go back inside, upgrade everything here, and I'm going to put some cannonball launchers, I think, and the wall dynamos. kind of a 2 and 2, like a 1-2 punch. So we're gonna do 2 of these and 2 of the other. And kind of to reiterate what I said before jumping into this mission, this is primarily to kind of test the idea that a type of healing ninja build will be viable. I'm sure, and I've actually used it before and it seems to work just fine, but I kind of wanted to show it off to you guys and let you go, hey, that's something I hadn't really considered before. So, alright, I've got my simple little trap tunnel build. It should slow them down from this side. A lot of times the husks like to shift during these events, so I'm not sure if it is going to move. Probably will, but there you go. So I'm ready when you guys are, and just to be safe, I'm going to, there you go, typed it out. And yeah, I think we'll be alright. I'm not normally in a normal mission, believe me, I'd have trap tunnels everywhere. Just because that's how I like to play. I like to build the trap tunnels, I like to stop them, but if I do that, then that right there really scares me, guys. I don't know why. I don't like leaving atlases up like that unless they have a better support system, but that guy built it, so I'm going to trust his judgment on it. Our friend over here is not coming over, but yeah, normally I would do trap tunnels, but I kind of need these guys to take damage. That kind of sounds selfish of me, but there you go. Alright, I'm going to start it up just in case you guys couldn't hear me. And I always do this. I always type it and I say it. So here we go. Alright, so I do hope they do take some damage. And then I can kind of show that this medical build may work, or at least may work for you if that's what you want to do. So yeah, if you guys get low, get close to me, I can heal you. Let me type this out real fast. There we go. Let's do it. And you can see I'm not doing like crazy amount of damage. It's, again, this is more of a defensive build. So even as like the bombs like this go off and the husks hit me, you'll see my shield up here at the top constantly keeps regenerating. And as I'm fighting, I'm trying to keep an eye on the mini-map to see if the husks are getting closer to the atlases that I need to go back and defend. So you always want to keep your eye on that. So let's see. So far nobody's really taking any damage, which is actually a good thing. Knowing my luck, I'll do this mission and not a single person will take damage. I did put down a sniper earlier to try to defend over here whenever I wasn't nearby. You can see the trap tunnel is doing damage, even just as a simple type of 2-tile damage trap tunnel. And then, as you can see here, just knocking them down as they come through. I didn't have any trap tunnels over here, so there's going to be more husks on this side. You can see this other ninja is actually helping me thin him out, and he's the Dragon Scorch, the one I covered that's very, very good at taking out these little guys. I have a Dragon Slash too, but mine is not as strong as his. But hey, it thins out the hurt, right? Take down that big guy here. I believe our other helper is actually an Outlander, so she's got the Teddy. So that's always good for people like to use that. If I'm close by, you should be able to see it. Oh, I hate these blasters and these little guys, so let me get rid of the blasters first. If you're a ninja, my own recommendation, you should really focus on what I call the high value targets. So if you see a flinger or the lobbers, to me, as a ninja, those are your top 2 priorities if you can hit them first, because they do a lot of damage. Especially if nobody can hit them, they're out of range, you just rush out there, take them out as fast as you can, and fall back to your friends. So I'm going to take this dude out. I'm seeing this lobber, going to take her out. I see this blaster, I'm going to run over here, take him out, and then I'm going to get back over to my friends. So, again, that's kind of the whole thing. I can see one of the other ninjas, actually there's only one. I don't know why the icon's showing 2 there. I'm sure you guys have probably seen this too. Only one of them's really taking damage so far, but we're going to keep playing this out. Get rid of this blaster. Another ninjas down here helping me do some work. These guys thinned out. Our Outlander's up top, and I can see she's taking damage. So this might be the best time for me to run up here and give her a hand. So we'll run over here. There she go. Here we are. Drop the smoke bomb and watch her health. Boom. She's already back to full just off that one. So think about it. And if you look in the bottom right, my cooldown's about 22 seconds. So instead of using my normal, what my icon is 6 on this, my 6 button, I can do my massive kill, but it's got about a 2-minute cooldown. Or I can use my smoke bomb and have 22 seconds and heal again if somebody gets really hurt. I will say, as a small tidbit, that there is a chance sometimes that when you throw down your smoke bomb, it doesn't always heal. I have had that happen. Sometimes it's like a little glitch in the game. Not really sure what causes it, but it has happened. But most of the time, I would say about 80 to 85% of the time, it will always heal when I drop the smoke bomb. Get over here and help her out. You kind of see what I'm doing here, guys. I'm constantly trying to swap between the two atlases. And again, also as a tidbit, you should be building trap tunnels. This is honestly more for me to do a video. I don't know these two guys, and I'm going to make sure we do not fail, because I'm not about to make somebody fail just for me to record a video. But this may be a perfect reason for me to show you why you should build trap tunnels, because you can see how many husks we're having to fight and deal with. I don't know that I would have jumped down there, buddy, but I'm going to come down here and help you real quick. And there goes the propane! Oh, I hate that. That's normally why I always try to stay away from trap tunnels. And, of course, as soon as I threw that down, he healed. And, unfortunately, I need to wait 20 seconds before I can heal our friend over here. So I'm going to rush over here using my hammer. And I'm going to help our friend out over here. Let's get rid of this. Get rid of you. Ooh, they broke open. Let's cover that back up. And we got the flingers here, so we need to take them out. So get over here and cut these dudes down as fast as we can. Okay, she's close to me. Let me get this last flinger because he's enemy number one. We jump over here to her. Throw down smoke bomb. And you can see her health coming back up. I think she jumped out of my smoke bomb, but she got a pretty good chunk of her life back. So, bam, she doesn't have to worry about that for a little bit. Cooldown has started again. So, in about 15 seconds, I can heal somebody again if I need to. So, that's the idea. And I put a little pyramid on top there to keep it covered. This is what you kind of want to do as the ninja. I hate to say it, you almost want to kind of, in reality, you want to pick one side and defend it, but the way I'm trying to play is I want to kind of be close to my allies so that if they're in a jam and they're really banged up, and maybe they're getting surrounded, I can jump onto their position, throw down a smoke bomb, which also damages the enemy, so it's a nice 1-2 punch in that aspect. So, ooh, boss. It can damage the little guys and heal your teammates. Volcanic, tank, ricochet, and acid pool. So actually perfect reason for me to be a ninja. Ricochet is a very nice ninja boss because obviously my sword can't ricochet back and hit me, but it means if you shoot them with bullets, most of the time they can glitch out. Most of the time they will ricochet back to you. So we're going to focus on taking this dude down. I'm not too worried about my own life because A, I can always heal myself and keep myself up. And B, if it does come down to that, I can always flee back and do my own massive heal if it really comes down to it. But let's get rid of these dudes. We gotta protect the Atlas. And you know what? Nope. We're gonna run back real quick, cover this back up.
Surprise.
There we go. Rush back over, finish killing the boss. And then we're gonna rush over here and help our Outlander friend up top. Get rid of these dudes. Hang on, make sure none of these dudes are coming over. And I'll tell you what, we'll throw up, there we go, throw up the little sentry. Run up this way. Get rid of this lobber. He's target number one for me always as a ninja. Get rid of this dude too. Got a whole bunch of little husks over here. Actually, both of my teammates are taking a lot of help, or a lot of damage. Throw down a smoke bomb, trying to heal her up. She's back up close to full. So I did the job there. The ninja's on its own for right now on the opposite side, so let me help her thin out this side, and then I'm going to try to rush over and give him a hand if I can. She's trying to take care of them. You know what? I hate to do that to him, but he may be on his own for a little bit longer because this side's getting hit pretty hard. So we're going to heal her back all the way to full, because I feel pretty comfortable that the other ninja there should be okay. Nice thing about ninja, you can get out of harm's way pretty quick due to your jump. Okay, she's got Teddy helping thin out the herd up there. We're doing pretty good considering we don't know each other and kind of an uncoordinated group. But you know what? I think this kind of proved my point on A, why you should build trap tunnels, which is again something you should always do. And B, I kind of feel like this was kind of a solid little test because my teammates were taking damage. Although we are slowly starting to get overrun here, so I better pick up the pace. But it did a nice little job of showing that you can help your teammates, keeping them in the fight, keep them going, because when you're worried about your health, it's hard to really focus. You know what? Smoke bomb did not, well, you know what? She was just on the outskirts, so I kind of missed it. But there you go, guys. That's kind of how the medical ninja idea works. And with that, guys, that's pretty much all I have this week. I hope the video was informative and useful for you. Let you kind of think outside the box some. You don't always have to go straight damage or straight constructor build. You can try fun little things like support builds and things like that. So keep an open mind when you got your heroes. See what works for you. Because if you're not having fun, then why play, right? Alright, I'm going to cut out, and I may come up with another hero build next week, or if you guys want to see something else, leave me a comment. I'll be more than happy to try to do a video on something for you. So I'm going to cut out, and I'll see you next week.